everyone, my name is Xiong. I am in the Career Discovery Internship Program for the Student Conservation Association. This summer, I am stationed at the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge in the La Crosse District. This is my second internship as a CDIP, working alongside with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service as a Visitor Services Specialist. This upcoming fall, I'm going to be a senior at the University of Wisconsin, La Crosse. I am majoring in sociology and minor in criminal justice. Before I began working with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, I went to Dane Darling National Wildlife Refuge in Sanibel, Florida. There, I met 26 other SCA participants who will be stationed in Regions 3, 4, and 7. They also had traveled from all parts of the United States for the week-long orientation. During my orientation, I was given the chance to meet the SCA staff members, mentors, and two outstanding speakers, Angela Park and Mamie Parker. While I was there, our group participated in many meaningful activities and field trips. One of the most unforgettable activities that our group had done was to go on a kayaking trip, which lasted for roughly 2 hours. Controlling the kayak proved difficult due to the wind blowing against us. In addition, this was only the second time I had ever kayaked, and this was my partner's first. So through communication, we worked together as a team and completed this obstacle. In another activity, the group was divided into small teams to resolve challenging situations that Dane Darling National Wildlife Refuge faced. In addition, we had the chance to meet Fish and Wildlife Service staff and learn about the challenges and rewards of being in this field of work. They also provide us with examples of their work and daily tasks. On our last day, we had a cookout on the beach. The following morning, we all packed and departed our own separate ways to start our new journeys. Some of us will get to see each other, but most of us don't know when we are going to see each other again. It was very hard to say goodbye to my new friends. Once I arrived back home to La Crosse, I was excited to start working at the new Upper Mississippi Fish and Wildlife Service Visitor Center. I was very pleased to see how the new Visitor Center turned out to be. The Visitor Center is very beautiful. It has a 2-mile trail through 182 acres of prairie land. On my first date, I met with my supervisor, Paula Ogden-Muse. She is like a friend and a mentor because I can talk to her about anything. She is someone I can truly look up to. Paula is super nice and a kind-hearted person. She always wants the best for me and provides good feedback for my projects. I was overjoyed to see familiar and new faces at the facility. Everyone at the station was friendly and kind. My first week was basically getting comfortable with the new visit center and getting to know the staff there. Also, I was surprised to see another SCA members at the refuge. Her name is Emily. Emily and I make a great team. We worked on a lot of projects together. Not only did we work hard, we found time to have fun as well. The second week, Paula and I, as well as other staff members, took a tour of refuge landings and kiosks in the district. In addition, we toured at other refuges and went to the bluffs to see the view of across Wisconsin. I also went to the Upper Mississippi Wildlife and Fish Refuge in the Winona District to do any educational presentation about the Hmong culture to their staff. Also, I was given a tour of their facilities and refuge site. I was happy to see another familiar face during my visit, Kelsey Troutman, who also went to the orientation with me in Sanibel, Florida. One of the most challenging experiences that I had encountered was planning visit for the Hmong. A lot of time and efforts was made to connect the Hmong to the Upper Mississippi Wildlife and Fish Refuge. Through my efforts, I was able to plan 4 visits for the Hmong. 2 activities that I planned for the Hmong was a tour of our new facility and a boat ride to show them the refuge area. For my project, I decided to build my connections with the Hmong youth and elderly. The reason behind my motives was that the youth will become future hunters and recreational land users. On the other hand, the elders are the one who can bring awareness. By targeting the youth and elderly, they will spread the information to the generation of Hmong in between. As a result, they will be aware of how important the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge is. For the youth group, the staff and I provided them with a tour to educate the Hmong youth about the visit center and wild plants that are found on our refuge area. Another activity that I planned was a game to educate them about the animals that they may encounter on our refuge lands. For the elder group, I provided them with a tour of our facility and trails, teaching them about wild plants and habitat. In addition, I have planned out some future events for the elderly group, such as presentation about birds of prey, and lastly, the boat ride of the refuge area. My goal is for these events to take place in August. Through my experiences working alongside the Upper Mississippi Fish and Wildlife Service in the La Crosse District, I have learned professional skills to prepare myself for future career opportunities upon the completion of my education. What I have taken away from my friendship with Paula is that it is important to acknowledge the people who helps you the most. The ones that helps you the most are the ones who wants to see you succeed. In addition, the SCA has taught me valuable lessons. It's important to take chances, enjoy what you can enjoy, and lead so that way others can follow.
We got bears on Kodiak and moose on the Kenai. We got mountain magic with the moon